My next book is due to my editor in a few weeks, and I still have to write the final third. So if I want to finish this book on time, I only have one option. Just kidding, I'm doing something much more reasonable. I'm locking myself in this room until I finish the book. I still need to write around 40,000 words. That's roughly 120 pages. Normally, this would take me a month, but I don't have a month. And hopefully, I don't have to be trapped here for that long. And to make sure I actually write everything I need to live in here has to be bought with the words I write. 500 words to eat, 5,000 words to sleep, and I even need words to go to the bathroom. And if I want to be able to use it in a few hours, I need to start writing. First chapter of the day done, and I really need to go to the restroom, but before that, let me explain. Every word I write earns me word coins. I know, very original name. Here in this room, everything I need to survive costs word coin. This first writing session was pretty productive. Right now, that's the word coins I have. First thing, the bathroom pass. 500 word coins per day, so let's buy today's. The bathroom daily pass. This is the room I'm in, and as you can see, there is no toilet. I don't have the budget to buy like a porta potty and put it here or something like that. So I decided to do something way better. Buy Crocs, fake Crocs. It allows me to come here, never cross the line. And a beautiful Japanese toilet, because I live in Japan. I can visit this for the whole day today. All right, first thing done. Now it's 12:30, so let's have some lunch. And the first meal is a note. Snap your fingers. Sure. Did it work? So here I have all the provisions for as long as I need to be here, and this is today's lunch. Being trapped doesn't mean eating unhealthy. Normally I would have a meal while watching YouTube, but YouTube it's blocked. Everything entertainment wise it's also blocked. Netflix, Instagram, because the goal of this finish the book I have to send to my editor, and yeah, I don't want to just stay here for like 2 weeks watching Netflix. So the only thing I have access to in the internet is the things I need to write, like synonym dictionary and stuff like that. So that means that I will have to eat like our ancestors did, just looking at a wall. Lunch done. Now the game plan. Priority is the sleep permit, because right now this is my bed. The tripod, I guess it's my blanket. Bathroom pass, it's my pillow. I don't want to sleep on the floor. So I need 5,000 word coins. For that, I need almost 4,000 extra words. And okay, yeah, this morning I wrote 2,300 words. Normally I write around 2,000, 3,000 words a day. Today I need to write in total 6,000, 4,000 more to go, and like I'm not going to sleep basically until I achieve that. So yeah, I guess let's go back to writing. Second chapter of the day done. Yeah, before I wrote chapter 39, the way I write books can be somewhat chaotic. Let's just ignore that. It took me all afternoon to write it, but I'm ecstatic about it. I've been wanting to write this chapter for 3-4 years maybe. Some context. The book I'm writing, it's the 4th book of a 5-book series. The first 3 books are already available in Spanish. There's still no translation. That will be soon enough. But yeah, like I thought about this saga maybe 4 years ago, and I've been dreaming to write this chapter for so long that now like it took me like maybe 4 hours to write the chapter, but still like it, yeah, like there was some moments I was basically shaking while typing. So yeah, I'm really happy. That's the amount of word coins I have right now. We need this. I sat in that floor for like 2 hours writing. I don't want to sleep there. And for that, I only need 500 more words. But that's not exactly true, because this brain needs food, basically. That means I need 1,000 more words. It seems doable, I hope. I mean, right now I'm tired. I've been writing for the whole day, and especially this chapter took a lot of energy from me. So hopefully dinner, which is 2 burritos, fills me up. I may regret this, but I'm going to start writing. And I think I'm going to buy some snacks. Let's just buy the pack. And just to be clear, all of this is not 200 war coins. Each one, it's 200 war coins. And I think I'm going to get Alford mini chocolate. Alford mini chocolate. Writing of the day done. As I guess you can see, I'm really tired. It's almost 10:30 and I managed to write enough to have a bed to sleep tonight. So let me tell you what happened. I wrote chapter 49. My bed costs 5,000 war coins. So because I bought a snack 200 war coins, I didn't have enough war coins basically. So yeah, I regretted instantly buying those chocolates. So I wrote 4 chapters today. I'm actually excited. Like, this was also a really fun chapter. Well, fun. I wouldn't say fun. It's really cruel, kind of, but it was fun writing it. But yeah, I'm too tired to be enjoying this. Anyway, 6,683 war coins left. And actually today I wrote a lot. I wrote more than 8,000 words. Okay, so I mean, this stupid idea of just locking myself in a room, it's actually working. Anyway, okay, I have enough to buy a bed for tonight. And also I have enough for tomorrow to go to a toilet when I wake up. Why am I doing this? Oh yeah, I'm doing this because I wrote 8,000 words. Yeah, okay. Yay, sleep permit. But, oh, another note. Look up. What the? Okay, I guess I have a bed now. I'm really tired, so let's see if snapping the fingers actually works now. Hey, yay, this time it worked. Anyway, time to go to sleep. Morning. Or I guess more like afternoon. For lunch, same as before, although the rice way harder. I guess one day in the fridge. It's not the best thing for rice. Yesterday lunch was really boring, just looking at the wall. So today I decided to talk with you guys and explain you how the morning was. Pretty slow. As you can see, there are less things here. I paid for the daily bathroom pass and also for this lunch. And I have a problem. I am a heavy outliner, meaning that when I write, before I have to have like an outline of what's going to happen in that chapter, every scene, stuff like that. In total, the chapters I need to write these days is 21. I've written 4 yesterday, one extra this morning, more on that later. Only half of those are already outlined. That's why I write relatively fast, because I already have the outline. But I also have to work on the outline of half of the chapters. That doesn't earn me war coins, but it's necessary obviously to be able to write the chapters. That's why this morning was pretty slow, but I managed to write a chapter. I have 2,000 war coins left. 1 second. The plan for this afternoon, it's 2 things. Normally, I always write with a coffee, and I don't have my coffee license yet. It's 3,000 war coins, a really necessary purchase. I just need to write 1 more chapter. As I said, I have to outline more right now instead of writing. And the other one, it's book break. Given that I cannot go outside to touch grass, I really want something to take my mind off. Obviously, I have my book, and this challenge is interesting because it's not just me trapped in a room for 1 week doing nothing. Every time I write, in a sense, I leave this room and go to another world. But it's my world and it's work. And although I'm enjoying it a lot, I need to like sometimes just take a small break. And that's going to be the book break, hopefully. That's 2,000 war coins. So I need in total 3 more 1,000 war coins for today. And also 500 for it. 500, I need to write so much. I guess that's the theme of the video. Anyway, summary, let's just continue writing. 1 more chapter done, yay! 1,499. And that makes... What's going on with my numbers today? My goodness gracious. This makes it possible to buy some coffee, yay! Coffee license. This means I don't have war coins enough for tonight's dinner, but that's a future me problem. Now let's get some coffee. Coffee license. And another note. What a surprise. And it says, enjoy. What? What do you mean? Oh, hey, I already have my coffee license. Coffee ready. Do you see a heart here? I don't. Let's enjoy the labor of our. Let's enjoy the coffee. Oh. Ah, so good. Apparently, the coffee license also included tea license. 10:20. I'm destroyed. My brain is not working anymore. I didn't manage to write more chapters. The book break is still locked. Today I wrote only 3 chapters. In total, almost 4,500 words, double of what I normally write. But yeah, compared with yesterday, it's not that good. And also, I really wanted to buy the book break today, but yeah, I guess it's going to be for tomorrow. At least I have enough work coins to buy the bathroom pass tomorrow morning. In today's, I've done 13,000 words and 7 chapters. I'm a third there, I guess. That means this is going to take 6 days, but today I wrote half of what I wrote yesterday. So hopefully tomorrow I don't write half what I wrote today. We'll see, because I outlined some chapters tonight, but yeah, not enough. I still have some way to go. Damn. See you tomorrow. Morning. Second day sleeping on the floor. Actually, not that bad. I live in Japan, and here half of the population sleep normally a futon on the floor. The days are starting to blend. It feels that I've been here for 4 or 5 days. Basically, every day it's exactly the same as before. The only thing different is that maybe today I can make coffee, and yesterday morning I couldn't. Maybe today I get books, and yesterday I didn't have them. But apart from that, it's just staying in this 4 walls, writing and adding things to that list. Okay, so the goal for today, 2 things. First one, book break. I need to get my mind in a world that it's not the one I'm building. Second one, second desk upgrade. That's 6,000 work coins. I have 700 and I need 500 to it, so I only have 200. So yeah, today it's going to be a big writing day. Likely, I already have the outline for all the chapters I want to do today. So yeah, let's get writing. Destroyed. It's past 11 p.m. Today has been crazy. Even I'm really tired. I feel kind of like I'm on drug in the best way possible. These 2 chapters are probably one of the best 2 chapters I've ever written. And the book I'm writing right now, it's my 16th book. So it's not like I just started doing this. Amazing sensations. Like today was like incredible. Yeah, like writing this, I don't know. It's a really weird sensation to explain. I think I've only written this much in a day once before, and it was the last writing day of a series that took me 4 years or 5 years to write. The day I wrote the last book, I think I wrote a little bit more than this, but apart from that, today is probably the day I've written the most, which is crazy. And this is something I realized today, because I'm trapped in these 4 walls or like 3 walls and a curtain. I cannot check the phone because I don't have anything on the phone. I can't open YouTube and just let my mind go a little bit and that turns to 2 hours. Same doom scrolling on Instagram. Nothing. I'm just locked here and the only thing I can do to leave this room is write. And the only thing I can do in this room is write. I'm loving this, kind of. I mean, I'm destroyed. I really need to go to sleep. And tomorrow probably I'm going to have hangover from this day. But I'm getting closer to the end. I didn't update that. I think I have 9 books left. Books? No, not 10 books. 9 chapters left to write. At least 3 more days I still have locked in this room, but like I feel really optimistic for the rest of the days. So yeah, see you tomorrow. I really needed a shower. I know that I'm living alone, but yeah, I needed a shower. And just in case you're wondering, the shower is next to the bathroom, so I didn't have to cross the red line. Now that I'm on day 4, for sure, I'm not leaving the room before I finish the book. Anyway, game plan for today. Today it's going to be a slower day, for sure not the same thing as yesterday. I want to buy the last item of the Workcoin store. There's only 1 item left, the record player. Do I actually need a record player? Yeah, no, absolutely not. Do I want a record player? Yeah, absolutely. It's early morning. I haven't written a single word today and I already almost have the amount that cost the record player. I still have 9 more chapters to go. It's already day 4. I'm starting to feel really trapped here. So yeah, I want to get out as soon as possible. Lunch break, new menu today, a burrito bowl. First time I cooked this, and even though it's frozen, well, I'm frozen now, it's pretty good. This morning I wrote 0 chapters, and that's mainly because I worked on the outline. You are seeing this blurred because this book right now it's not published yet. This is all the chapters of the book. The green label means that it's written and I have to edit it. The blue means that I have to write it, and yes, that means that the first chapter is still not written. I probably will write that today. As I said before, the way I write books, it's chaotic. First few books I wrote, they were like chronological, as someone normal would do, probably. Not now. Now I skip chapters, I go back after. Anyway, this is now outlined. Before it wasn't even outlined, so pretty happy about that. And also the last 4 chapters and 1 chapter here in the middle, also ready to be written. But as you can see here, there are 2 pink things. That means it's still not outlined. That's a plot problem with the plot. There's something I have to fix. Basically, I know what's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. But we have a problem. And that problem is my coffee grinder broke. So yeah, there is no way for me to make coffee. For the rest of the days I'm here, I don't have coffee. So one more reason to get out of this room sooner. So yeah, let's have lunch, continue on the outline and writing, and hopefully unlock the last item of the shop. First chapter of the day done. It's already almost 4 p.m. It's for sure the day I've written the first chapter, the latest. And yeah, what I said yesterday, it's happening. I feel really hungover. Like yesterday I left everything on the field and today I don't have anything else. This chapter, yeah, it felt really slow, not the proudest. Also, it's already day 4, gloomy like this. I've been here for too long. I need to get outside. The plot problem, I don't know how to solve it yet. And that's starting to worry me a little bit. But yeah, I mean, that's the creative process. Like, I've done this enough times to know that it's ups and downs, and once you get through this, makes it worth even more. You feel even more accomplished. I'm really looking forward to that moment, but for now, let's just keep pushing through. Anyway, I want to add the chapter to the board because I think I can buy the final product. I'm a few chapters away from finishing the book, and today I wrote chapter 1. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's get this record player. Wait, it was here the whole time and I didn't see it? Ooh, the whole package. Okay, yeah, I think I need both hands to do this. Record player set up, and now let's enjoy this very unnecessary purchase. Let's do B-side to start with. Yeah, today it's probably the worst of the challenge for now, especially compared with yesterday. No luck working the plot problem. I've been working the whole afternoon on that, also after dinner a little bit, and yeah, nothing. Hopefully tomorrow with more clear mind, I will be able to fix it. I hope. If not, this challenge is going to take really, really long, and I really need to get outside of this apartment. Anyway, also after dinner and too many snacks, I only have less than 200 war coins. That means I don't even have enough war coins for tomorrow morning to go to the bathroom. So yeah, I need to write a chapter. I really want to solve the plot problem, but also there are still more chapters to write. So yeah, I don't want to just lose focus of the goal, basically, which is to write. It's always to write. So yeah, I guess I'll just write one more chapter, go to sleep, and hopefully tomorrow I wake up more inspired. It's finally solved. The plot problem, it's finally solved. Yes! Good morning, although it's almost lunchtime. Sorry I didn't record anything this morning. Like, I didn't even have time to tidy up a little bit the room. Basically, I woke up and went straight to work on the outline, and I finally have solved it. I guess you can see in the blurred thing, there's no pink. No pink. Everything it's either green or blue. Everything almost written, and only 6 more chapters to go. And yeah, it's 6 because finishing the outline, I merged 2 chapters instead of like maybe 2 1,000 word chapters. It's going to be 1 2,000 word chapter. And tomorrow, the last 3 chapters, it's going to be the last 3 chapters of the book. So I'm really excited for that. This book ends in a huge dramatic scene, and the next book, the 5th, it's going to be the last one, so this is going to be like a nice bridge to that last book. I'm so excited to finish this book, and also to just let it sit for 1 week because I don't have more time, and then start editing right away. Anyway, the plan for today, pretty simple. Now have some lunch and write 3 chapters. That's about it. Morning. Day 6, hopefully last day of this challenge. Only 3 more chapters to go, and I will finish the first draft of the book. One of the reasons I wanted to do this challenge, it's because I wanted to isolate myself from the real world in a way that the world I'm creating felt more real than the real world. For the past 6 days, I've been way more time in the world I'm creating than in Earth. In a sense, it's like I'm living there, and when I'm not writing, it's just like a small trip. So yeah, it's a really interesting way of writing a book, I guess. I think I achieved what I wanted, in the sense that being so immersed, it feels easier and more real to write that book, to write in that world, to be there where the characters are. And I think that's going to be felt when someone reads the book. Hopefully, that's the idea. But yeah, also I'm really excited to get out of this room, go outside, touch some grass. But I guess it's going to be weird, like just getting outside of this apartment into a world that feels way different than the one I've been living in the last few days. Also, I just saw the footage I just recorded. What the fuck is with this face? I think it's because I'm sleeping on the floor, I guess. Yeah, I really need to sleep on a real bed and you get some air. Anyway, let's get right in. First chapter of the day written, 2 more to go. This was one of those chapters that makes me feel so thankful for having the best job in the world. This chapter was amazing, the ending of this book. Yeah, can't wait for people to read it. I love my job, man. Anyway, 2 chapters more to go. Let's go. Sometimes writing makes me feel like I'm a little bit of a psychopath because I've written a really tough chapter, one of those that makes you cry, and I feel really happy. I feel happy on how the scene worked out. Obviously, I'm really hurt for what happens in that scene. Yeah, it's a weird mix. Yeah, makes you think that something's not right in the head. But I guess that's what you need to write these kind of stories. Anyway, chapter 55 written, 2,430 words. Okay, no, 2,000, dyslexic Kian kicking in. 2,340 words. One more chapter to go. Also, I have a shit ton of word coins. Right now, I feel stupidly rich in the most literal sense of the phrase. Like, I have a lot of word coins and I cannot buy anything with that. I don't have more snacks. I don't even have coffee and I already bought that. So yeah, that's really stupid. Also, all these chapter, it reminds me of when, like, as a kid, I got punished by my father and he told me to write the same phrase 100 times. Yeah, it's like there is zero consistency. Anyway, let's have lunch. I think I'm going to miss eating just looking through the window instead of like on YouTube or Netflix. Also, I'm really going to miss for lunch just having to heat up food instead of actually cooking. Really convenient. Before writing the last chapter of this challenge, I just wanted to say something. It may seem that for me only word count is important and I have to push myself to write as many words as I can in a day, and that's totally not the case. I know my work style pretty good now after like 15 or 16 books, and I just know that I really need to put the first draft into paper and then start editing and trying to make a good book out of that. I have a lot of examples that maybe a day I only wrote 1,000 words and that was crap. Another day I wrote 10,000 words and all of those words were way better. So yeah, I just know how I like to write. But yeah, enough ranting and let's get writing the last chapter of this challenge. The end. Yes, first draft finish, finally. And okay, yeah, this is just for dramatic effect. I actually write my books in Spanish, so if you find the end at the end of a Spanish book, it's weird, I guess. But anyway, last chapter, yes. Today, in total, I wrote 5,796, not bad. And now the final word count. I don't think this matters anymore. There's nothing else I can buy with my word coins. Oh my god, now that I have so many. Useless economy. Adding all this up. 40,032. What the? When I said that I had around 40,000 words to finish my draft, I didn't expect to be so damn accurate. But everything in this whiteboard, it doesn't matter that much. The important thing is that all those words are safely in a Word document that I have backed up in so many drives because I don't want to lose my draft. I locked myself in a room until I finished the book. That took me 6 days, 40,032 words, 20 chapters, and I'm finally free. I definitely need to get out, touch some grass, grass. Yeah, I need fresh air, as you can see. Yes, this is now when I leave.